Hello, friends. Do you love to travel and learn about new places and things? Great! Then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun exploring the USA, the world, and beyond.
Hello, friends! It's Jasmine, the Jazzy Gray Cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie.
Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. I'm so glad you joined us today as we explore Romania.
Romania? Isn't that place too scary for us? I mean, Count Dracula lived there, and he was a vampire.
You are correct that Count Dracula lived in Romania, but he was not a vampire. We'll talk about that later. As you can see, Romania is right here next to Hungary and southeastern Europe. Hungary and 6 other countries, as well as the Black Sea, surround Romania.
The Black Sea? Is the water black?
No, the water is a regular blue color. It's called the Black Sea because of the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, used to be referred to as colors. Black for north, red for south, white for west, and green or light blue for east. Can you guess why it's called the Black Sea, Jasmine?
Yes, I can. It's because it's in the north. Black Sea means northern sea.
Great problem solving.
Although actually, Gracie, I thought Romania might be near Italy and Rome, since the name Romania means people from Rome.
As you may remember, the ancient Romans were great travelers, and some of them settled here in Romania and gave it this name. There's even a city here called Rome.
I bet the people from Rome were homesick, and naming it after Rome made them feel better. The capital and biggest city is Bucharest. And guess what? The Danube River flows through Romania, too. That river is everywhere.
That's a good theory about the name Rome, Jasmine. Now, people have been living here for a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, the oldest person found here is from 38,000 BCE and is called Homo sapiens and is the oldest known human fossil found in Europe.
Wow, that really is a long time ago. But what language do they speak?
While there are several different languages, Romanian is the official language. The Romanian language is similar to French, Spanish, or Italian. The Romanian alphabet is different than the English alphabet because it has 5 more letters that are just for the Romanian language. That means there are 31 letters in all. Children learn both Romanian and English in school, Jasmine, so don't worry about understanding everyone.
I'm really glad to hear that. Now, I will talk about the animals, although I'd rather not, because my animal is a dog. It's the Romanian shepherd dog from the Carpathian Mountains. It looks like a sheepdog, and I am told they are pretty nice dogs for a family because they love children and are really good at guarding their family. At least they're quiet dogs because they usually only bark as an alert.
That was a lovely report, and it wasn't too hard to tell, was it?
Well, it would have been better if it would have been about a cat.
We must be fair, Jasmine. Now how about we start on our exploration? Since the first place many people think of when they hear Romania is Transylvania, that's where we'll go. It's not a town, but a lovely region with the Carpathian Mountains to the south and east. Here we are in the town of Bran.
That's where Dracula lives.
Yes, we'll get to him later. But first, let's learn some other facts about Bran.
Gracie, look at those haystacks in that field. They look like bells. Why?
Yes, they do. The bell shape allows snow and rain to run off of them. This makes the haystacks waterproof and they can last much longer.
Oh, okay. And they're fun to look at. Look, I see Bran Castle up on the hill. It does look spooky. I can see why Dracula likes to live there.
As you know, Jasmine, there was a real person named Dracula. But there was also a fictional character named Dracula in a story written by Bram Stoker. It's thought that Dracula was inspired by the real Prince of Wallachia, Vlad III. We'll talk about him later. First, let's talk about the sheep. In the spring and summer, the sheep and their shepherds live up in the mountains. They come back down to the village in September to stay for the winter, and there is a big celebration.
Oh, that explains why there are so many of those sheepdogs around here. I have to admit, those dogs are pretty majestic looking. I heard they even fight black bears to protect the sheep. Maybe they would make a good friend.
That's the spirit. Friends come in all shapes and sizes, just like us.
That's right. But now I want to know all about Bran Castle and Dracula, if it's not too scary.
Jasmine, I think you'll be fine once you know the facts. Many times, not knowing the facts and just listening to stories, which may not be true, leads to misunderstandings.
Got it. I'm listening.
Great, let's start at the beginning. Bran Castle was built in medieval times as a fortress. Fortresses were built up high so the people living in them could see who was coming and whether or not they were friends or foe. By 1448, Vlad III, also called Vlad Dracula, became Prince of Wallachia. He was a cruel person and even tortured his enemies. Although there are some people who think that Vlad Dracula was a hero for defending the area from those enemies. This story inspired Bram Stoker to write the book Dracula. Dracula was said to have lived at the top of an empty mountain, which many people believe to be Bran Castle. But Vlad Dracula did not live here. His castle is somewhere else in Romania.
I know why Vlad was called Dracula. Dracul in Romanian means dragon, and Dracula means son of the dragon. Prince Vad changed his name to Dracul because he was a member of a secret society, the Order of the Dragon, not because he was a vampire.
That's right. While the real Dracula was not a kind person, he was a human, not a vampire. So, shall we explore the castle?
I think so. Oh my gosh, we are up high. The castle does have kind of a spooky look from the outside, but I feel brave, so let's go in. Look at this! Most of the exhibits in the castle are about a queen. How nice! Not scary at all. In 1920, Queen Marie used the castle as a summer house. During World War II, it was a hospital, and now it's a museum. It's kind of sad that most people remember the bad history about it and not the good.
So, Jasmine, what did you think of Dracula's castle?
Well, Gracie, I have to admit I liked it, but I was also a teeny bit disappointed that it wasn't very scary. But there were no bats.
Jasmine, you make me laugh. Now let's finish up at another place in Transylvania, Cebu. We will start here in the upper town and in the large square. In the past, this is the part of the city where the rich people lived. This open area is where markets, fairs, and even executions were held.
Well, I'm glad they don't have any executions anymore. I wouldn't want to see that. I do see a big watchtower that used to be a prison. Let's climb up. It's 7 stories tall. Look at those funny windows on those houses down there. They look like eyes.
It does seem that way. Those houses are in another square called the Little Square. To get to that square, we'll have to go down these stairs. The lower town is where the regular people lived. The square is surrounded with houses that have those windows in the roof that are shaped like eyes and called the Eyes of Cebu. These unusual windows were really made to let air into the attic because things were stored up there in the Middle Ages. How about a closer look?
Absolutely. Jinkies! It looks like the rooftops are watching us. I'll bet the children really behave here with those windows watching them. Come on. I want to cross the Bridge of Lies. The story is that if you tell a lie while you cross the bridge, it will fall down. Good thing we are honest. Whew, we made it. That was fun.
It was, but now it's time to go.
I'm sad about that, but it is joke time. I think eye jokes for the houses with eyes. Here's mine. What do you say to a pirate with 2 eyes?
I know. Aye, Captain. My turn. What did the right eye say to the left eye?
Let's meet in the middle?
That's a good try. But the answer is Between you and me, there's something that smells.
I get it. A nose. Very good joke, Gracie. My favorite place here were the houses with the funny eyes on the roofs in Cebu. How about you?
I liked Bran Castle and helping you learn that it wasn't that scary. How about you, friends? What was your favorite place? Don't forget to tell someone you love.
That's right. And come back next time for Russia. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello, everybody. It's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page, and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.